Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I've been so busy with the baby and moving, and right now I'm at ALC, Advanced Leaders Course. It's the next step, well, the school you go to when you're about to rank up to the rank of Staff Sergeant. So today I'm going to do a very interesting topic. It's reasons why you shouldn't join the army. So I did a video why you should join the army, 10 benefits of joining the army. If you haven't seen that video, please head over to my page and look for the video. So this is just a compilation of things. I asked other people for their input and stuff like that. This is in no way to discourage you from joining the army, because I absolutely love being a soldier, but it's just important that you know like the not so good sides of being in the army. So number one is being in the army is like a jealous mistress or a jealous wife. Is it a mistress? Maybe no, the army is definitely a jealous mistress. The army will take your time. The army will ask of you to be at places where you're unable to attend to your own family life. Like if you talk to a lot of people, there's a high rate of divorce in the army because a lot of people are deploying or going to the field, or just, you know, rotations and all that. So my personal experience, what was today? April. Okay, yeah, the only time in the army, I've been in the army for 5 years. I just clocked 5 years this November actually. But since I joined the army, this year was the first time that I celebrated my birthday, and we couldn't even celebrate it because there's coronavirus. But every April for the past 4 years, I have been on the field. I have missed birthdays, I've missed weddings, I've missed the birth of like my cousins and stuff, just because I had to be on the field and I couldn't, you know, I couldn't take excuse for, you know, to attend those things, right? 2017 I was deployed, so I missed New Year's and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of that. The army will take your time. Number two, the army is very physically challenging. It really is. Like a lot of people you will see, like young people you will see with like messed up knees or messed up shoulders or backs, or just the army is physically challenging, especially when you're coming from being a civilian and you've not really worked your body that way and you just get into the army and you're pushed into it. So mine, I have always been an active person, but when I joined the army I was a little bit older and I hurt my knees, and till now my knees creak. They creak. Yeah, it's physically challenging on your body because every day you're working out, you're, you know, up and going, there's wear and tear. Sometimes you don't even have time to recover before you have to like put it into work again. The army does help out with physical therapy and all of that, but nobody wants to be injured. Number three is there's no privacy at all. Like, just you say this is your privacy, look at it and throw it away. Once you join the army, everybody will know your business. Let me give you an example. So when I got pregnant, maybe it's a Nigerian thing, but I honestly did not want people to know, especially because I had suffered a miscarriage in the past. So when I got pregnant again, I was really scared. I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want, you know, I didn't even want to tell people I was pregnant, then God forbid lose it again. Then it's like, what's wrong with this girl? Because people can be like that. So I honestly did not want to tell anybody. But the thing is that once you go to the clinic and get a pregnancy test, they are obligated to inform your command. Yes. And if you like take a P test at home and you're like, you know what, I don't want to tell anybody, well, nobody knows, so they will make you do PT like you're not pregnant, right? They'll make you do stuff that like is physically challenging, that is probably not healthy for a newly pregnant person. So yeah, everybody be your business. If you live on post, you're surrounded by military people. If you and your spouse are having arguments and you're shouting, everybody knows your business. If something happens to you like in private and it goes to your command, most times information filters, people talk, everybody's in your business, to be honest. Just kiss your privacy goodbye. The pay is not that great, to be honest. Like when you compare the jobs that you could have outside, like if you go to college and get a good job, the army doesn't really pay that well, to be honest. It doesn't pay that well, especially for lower enlisted people. Especially for enlisted people, the officer money is a little bit decent, but I feel like enlisted pay is not that great. Yeah, we have like, you know, the BAH and the BAS that pays for your house and food, which kind of makes up for it. But I mean, if they give you money for rent, you have to pay rent, you know. So yeah, the money is not that great, but you do have health insurance, you do have like military discounts, which might not seem like a lot to some people, but to some people that's the most money they've made in their lives. So coming from Nigeria, let me give you a personal experience. I was a lawyer in Nigeria. Yes, 6 years of school, lawyer, and the money I get in the military is times whatever of what I was getting, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, there's room for improvement, and we're always constantly working to, you know, get to the next level. That's why I'm in school right now, so I can get more money. But to be honest, I'm not complaining. So the next one is, there's really no stability. So every 3 years, depending on your MOS, you are eligible to PCS. Sometimes people stay in their duty stations or where they're stationed to, but most times when you see somebody, they've probably been to like 3 or 4 different duty stations. So it's kind of hard to be stable. Like if, for example, you have a spouse that is a civilian, they probably have to move with you. Your kids have to move with you. If you get a house, maybe let's say in Fort Hood, Texas, and they send you to like Fort Drum, you probably have to sell your house or list it or something like that. Or if they send you overseas to Korea or something, you know, there's really no stability. And by the time you get to your 10 years, you're kind of needs of the army, so that it even gets worse. So you really can't even pick where you're going to. So yeah, stability is a bit of an issue. I know some people that have been in the army for a while, they move around, but their family has like a place where they've chosen to stay. So once they retire, they already have their family there. And some people buy houses everywhere they go, then list it or sell it by the time their 3 years is over. The next one, it can be dangerous. Being in the army can be dangerous. I mean, you're a soldier, you are automatically a target, right? The enemy see you, and they see you as somebody that should be killed or captured or something. So I don't want to scare anybody, but that's the reality of it. I would rather tell you the truth than lie to you. It's better that you go in to the army knowing the reality of stuff than being blind to it. Just like any other job, actually. I mean, just like life, you can be going somewhere and somebody hits you and whatever, but the army does have a higher chance of you getting hurt or injured or captured or killed. But you will not be killed. I've been in the army for 5 years. I'm still alive, thank God. So moving on. The next one is, so I was talking to a friend of mine, and he joined the army to get his naturalization. So he's not really like an army person, you know. He's done with the BS, right? So what he's saying, and I thought it was worthy to drop in my video because I do see where it's coming from. He says that being in the army is shortchanging yourself, that you have, especially because we have been to university in our countries, that if you were to go to the civilian population, that you could do way more. Like there's so much more possibilities outside the army. The army doesn't really give you space to grow, and I see where it's coming from. And we had a long conversation about it, and I told him, you know, I'm passionate about the army, so you know, I like the army and I'm an advocate of people joining the army, but he doesn't think that way. And a lot of people don't think that way too. A lot of people just come into the army, maybe get their naturalization or get the education they need or just get the experience, the thrill, and they get out. But what he's saying is that don't shortchange yourself. And what he said also is that a lot of people stay in the army because they're scared of going into the civilian world. They are scared. They don't know if they will survive, because the army kind of spoon feeds you. You know, there's a structure, you know, there's standards that you can follow. It's dumb proof a little bit. Yeah, it's dumb proof. But in the civilian world, you know, everything is a little bit more flexible, right? So a lot of people are scared to leave. They'll be like, well, what am I going to do when I leave the army, or da da da. But yeah, you can do way more. if you're out of the army. I don't know. If you guys understand what I'm saying, then that's good. Then the last thing I wrote here is I know a lot of people that have left the army or the military and they've come back in, and I asked them why did you come back, and they're like, well, everything just felt weird to them, that they missed the structure, they missed the discipline, they missed, you know, the way of life of the army, right? And civilian world was just too like boost. Civilian world was just too like scattered and just random, and they missed that structure, that waking up in the morning for PT, reporting. You already have a uniform you're wearing, you already know your duties, you know, everything is planned ahead of time. You know, people are held to a higher standard in the army. You know, they say they miss it. So civilian world can be a little bit challenging for some people, but I also know some people that have left the army and they are killing it, like killing it, doing great things and all of that good stuff. So yeah, those are all the cons or reasons why you shouldn't join the army. What I wanted to add is that different people have the reasons why they join the army, right? Once you feel like you've gotten what you need from the army or whatever, you can always leave depending on your contract. And if you decide to make the army a career, it's also good. Like, I know a lot of people that have been in the army for 18 to 20 years and they love it. Like, they can't imagine being in any other career. So it depends on you and the reasons why you want to join the army. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I made it really short and to the point. If you like this kind of content, please support me, please, and subscribe and like this video and share it with people that are thinking about joining the army for whatever reasons. And I will be bringing out more videos hopefully while I'm here at school. If you guys want me to do like a tour of my room, let me know. But yeah, all right, till I see you guys next time. Bye.